Lots of robot teams use robot carriers to move their robots safely around the pit, but ours has what they don't, an elevator. But how did we build it? Let's learn about the mechanics from Isla.
Now we're going to talk about the mechanics, but safety first, guys. The hardest problem with creating Hibble was figuring out a way to mechanically align the lead screws so that way, as the elevator was rising, one side would not go higher than the other, potentially destroying our robot. So, we went through multiple iterations, and in the end, we ended up with a design that mechanically aligns them through the use of a belt system. Essentially, we have 4 lead screws, each on the corners of an X, and in that X, there are belts being ran from the corner down to the center, and the center is being powered by 2 motors. Essentially, we supply power to these 2 motors, and all 4 of the lead screws are ran at the exact same speed, so that way the elevator rises at the same rate, and there is no seesawing, essentially. To continue, we also added in braces on the side to ensure that it was mechanically aligned and flowed much smoother using X-rails and X-rail wheels. Okay, so now let's talk about the buttons that we use on Hibble.
Safety first.
What? Well, in the case of Hibble, we really didn't want to be dragging a controller around. So we created these buttons out of Rev touch sensors, which when you press on them, they trigger. Essentially, we hooked those up to some software and some magnetic limit switches. So if you press the button to go down, it runs it to the bottom magnetic limit switch that is within this box, and you press to the top, it runs up to the top limit switch. But we found an issue that the sensor wires that we used in this case were far too short. And so in order to overcome that, we used these small parts to jerry-rig sensor wires together and allow us to make multiple short sensor wires into one long sensor wire. When you put that all together, it allowed us to walk into the judging room, press the up button, and have our robot rise out of the box right in front of the judges.
After we got the mechanics down, we created the box, and then painted it a nice baby blue. Then, we decorated it with some accessories. The lids are laser-cut acrylic, and the handles are PVC pipe. We've named our robot carrier Hibble. I hope this video helps you make your own. Good luck!